Here we go. We're live.
Yay.
Woo! Let's hear it in that beautiful audience out there. What up, Cleveland? Thanks for being here. Thanks for liking. Vivs, Robin, Kel. How y'all doing? Go ahead and hit that like button.
Dude. Give it a like.
The stick figure live, I know, right? We're live, Evan. Don't say anything dumb.
Jess, what's up? Hannah, hello.
It's a good countdown, right?
If the ghost is ghosting, I am ghosting. Ooh. You were just watching the Taylor reaction? Nice.
I forgot to ask you to get me a beer.
I want those fucking boots.
New boot goofing?
New boot goofing.
Yeah. A lot of people in the comments were talking about how they also want those.
Yeah, you can't. Dude, the TV literally turned off and back on.
Did he shock himself?
He shocked himself on the TV as he passed it. It's these chairs.
I shocked myself on the monitor that one time and it like flickered off, dude. That was crazy.
You're good, Vivs. That's what we got two of you.
Dude,
Yeah.
that smells,
Yeah.
bro.
Flowers tried to hit us with the same video we had watched. I went, there's another Coldplay one? And I read it. Jake's like, nope, we did that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, is this a live one? I'm like, nope.
Nope.
You get those boots. You don't care if I'm 5'6"? I also don't care that I'm 5'6". Apple Pie, what's up? Diego, what's up?
I don't care if you're 5'6", dude.
They just go all the way. They're thigh-high boots.
Andrini. I don't know.
Andrini. What's up?
What's up? What's new? Jacob,
What were
what's
you doing
new in your
surgery on,
world,
Vibs?
dude?
I'm starting work again? I don't know.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
There we go.
You had to pee into a cup.
I did have to pee into a cup.
Almost pooed into it.
Surgery was wild,
Almost
Vivs. Did they
pooed
make
into
it? Did you do it?
It's true.
He
Did
would
they
be
make
5'10" in those boots.
What was it on?
That's what I asked.
Taking the dog's spatula out? What the fuck? They had a
Scapula,
spatula
dude.
in the dog?
Scapula?
Oh, scapula.
She scalped the dog. That's what I just read.
I was like, you scalped him?
And then put a spatula in? You spatulaed him?
God. They scalped him, put the spatula in, sewed it back down. Now his spatula head.
No, he's got like a hat.
Now he's the hash slinging slasher, dude.
Yeah.
You took its shoulder out?
That's dope.
Did you put it back?
No, they left it off.
As a man with one shoulder, you definitely want to.
It helps.
It helps.
It's crazy. Dude, dogs do pretty good with 3 legs.
They just get around.
It's wild.
Yeah. Riddled with cancer?
Well, that way to make
you
it sad.
Put a titanium one in there? Did you like...
Did John Cena come and visit this dog?
Is it just all gone now?
Was it one of those
the John
where
Cena?
you were like, we can make him better. We have the technology, and you made the $1 million dog? It has its leg, just no shoulder?
Then what's
Whoa.
the
How does
point
that
in
work?
having a
It's
leg?
just got a peg leg?
Like it just drags?
What are the
Robin,
drinks
what's
tonight?
Coors Light.
Rocky Mountain Water?
I got this
Rocky Mountain Water.
guava lime. How do you say that? Ghost?
Yeah, Ghost. It's
Dude,
not
those
Goose,
are
yeah.
so
GOSE.
They're not
It's
even
a
that
sour
bad.
ale.
They're very
I
like
think they're
no,
not good,
no,
dude.
they're like
It's
a
a
very
s-
mild.
Yeah,
Sour.
they're
Just
mild.
walk
Sour
through it.
ale with sea salt, lime juice, and guava puree. It's pretty fucking
What's
flavorful.
going on, Michaela?
Michaela, what's up? Hannah, why
Great
were we all
Dane.
dressed
That's
like
a big
Teenage Rock?
scapula.
I don't.
We weren't
Scapula.
dressed like Teenage Rock. What are you
Also, we
talking
didn't
about?
even plan to like dress the same. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, we just all
Yeah.
showed up.
The
We're
message
like,
went
what the
out and
fuck?
said, "Be ready for a heist after the stream."
Look
We're
tactical.
like, all right. Look tactical.
After
We're
we
like,
promote
okay.
the club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta go
Stream,
to the
club, bank heist.
Yeah. Mine's hanging up in my closet. I can't wait to put it back on.
Your chain? Or your
No. my turtleneck. Dude.
Okay.
He's like, I got the chain on right now.
The Turk man?
I have not taken it off, actually. It's just like, I have like a huge rash. It's like corroding, dude.
It'd probably just
Like
be
green.
green, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no bit. We don't bit.
Yeah, we
no
don't
bits
bid.
here.
No.
Evan
Like
thought
a
of a
drill?
bit idea, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
What?
Recreating stories.
Oh, I think it would be fun because we'd be so bad at it, but I think maybe we'd be okay at it. I think I could act.
It'd be like these awkward scenes where it just goes to us, we don't say anything, and then we're like,
New
yeah.
goofing. No. We would you got it together. You're right. It's gonna be difficult. Yeah.
Monique finally catching another live.
I should have put out a fucking story.
oh, dude, I forgot to set the goal.
Oh, guys.
Go type.
So I'm not gonna type. You
This
got
is
it.
going to be a sick goal.
So
You guys are going to want this.
we will be doing now a top dono goal during our lives. And the person that has the top dono at the end of the stream, and it could be multiple donos, you know what I mean, gets to pick the body that I put on Jake during the videos coming out the
For
next
the-
week.
Yeah, for the week.
I stick figured one for this week's videos. Top dono gets to pick, you know what I mean, what type of body I put on Jake next.
Dude, plank would be sick. A broom, that would be funny. A robot.
It could be
A
Captain, underpants. It could
Jessica
be,
Rabbit.
and it's going to be a bad Photoshop skill. Don't expect this person to be sitting in a
Maid
seat.
outfit. Exactly.
We know that they came out.
Jabba the
album.
Hutt.
I thought these were things people were saying. You're just saying it.
No, I'm just saying things that come to mind that would be funny.
You're just saying, I was like, who's saying this?
No, Viv's only said made out.
Dude, we can make you Homer.
Real original Viv's.
That's a great one.
Homer Simpson. dude?
Homer.
Go.
But
You
it's
know
just
what
going to
I'm
be like a
saying, dude?
standing figure. I cannot, unless I can get some AI to help me make this figure sit.
Yeah. And you know that's gonna go.
Horribly.
Yeah.
I tried
Hop-
I tried for an hour with stick figures and they could
BoJack
not
Horseman,
get it right.
yes.
I'm like, make a stick figure sitting in a chair. And they kept putting the chair. I'm like, remove the chair. They're like, okay, we're going to remove the chair. And there's a fucking chair there still. I'm like, what is happening?
Do you know what you gotta do? You talk to ChatGPT in a separate chat and say,
And
I
then-
need to create an image.
Yeah, and then
Can
have
you
them
make a
write it for me.
prompt?
Yeah.
There you go. They know how to talk to each other, you know?
Oh, dude, it's creepy.
Dude, am I recording as well? Is that what that says?
Are we? No. We're recording also. Dope. I
Good
mean,
thing we upgraded that CPU all the way.
it would
dude.
help. You know what? Do it for this one. Why not? Maybe we'll say something funny. I can use it in a short that I have no time to make.
A little shorty.
you
I
know?
signed on as my nurse was leaving my room, and they asked why one guy was hiding behind the chair.
He's scared. He's nervous.
He's
I get
hiding
nervous.
behind.
I get nervous. He could have his Louis Vuittons. Is that what that is? That's how you spell Louis Vuitton.
Louis
right?
Vuitton. Louis Vuittons. Is that how you spell?
No, it's with a V.
Yeah, it's LV. Not LB.
Lou Boutons.
Yeah,
Dude.
your Louis boots.
It would be great. Oh, dude, I had something. It's gone.
Yeah,
Later.
what was it?
Yeah, I don't remember.
How is it shaving all the time now?
Oh, just sent a new video.
Oh, it sucks, dude.
Took a
I
while,
hate
Jess. Just joking. Thank you.
I despise shaving my face every day, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet, man.
It sucks. I've been doing it for literally like 13 years every day just shaving my face.
How come Daniel's always on a date during this shit? No,
And how are
Jess,
you
thank you.
sorta on a date?
Well, it's probably just her video.
Let us
chatting a
talk to
dude,
this
but
guy. Put him
ignoring that
on.
guy.
Yeah.
Put him on.
She's just ignoring someone that she's video chatting.
It's time for the love triangle. Put this
Arnie, thank
motherfucker
you.
on.
Put him on.
It's love triangle.
Have him
time.
call in. It's Christian Louboutin.
Louboutin. New Bootin. I'm new booting in my Louboutins.
Louis Vuitton.
You're
That's
playing,
not a date.
That's not a date. That's the type of date I'd have when I was 13.
What are you guys playing?
Is he next to you, or are you guys
He's
just
like, come
online?
play Mario Kart.
You guys online gaming? Is he just 1v1ing you in Rust? What's going on? It's a 1v1 Rust?
Ooh. Dude,
Lou
I
Boutin.
did watch
Lou
this,
Bouton.
I'm new booting, yeah.
there was this Reddit post
Thank you,
where it was like
Arnie.
a radio show, and their thing was like a lady called and was asking for a second date with a dude, but had the radio show ask why he never responds to her for the second date. And this dude, they like call him, and he's like waking up, and he's like, she just wanted to do so much stuff. And they're like, well, what did she want to do? He's like, she wanted to like go on a walk
I feel that.
and like go to the movies. It's just too much for me, man. I'm just trying to hang out, dude. Dude, it was like such a funny audio clip, dude. For like, it was like 10 minutes long of this dude just being literally the laziest person in the world.
She
He's
did
like,
say sorta,
why the
but
fuck would we walk? We could just Uber.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good.
playing video games is what you do with your friend.
Yeah, Danielle, the tough part is you keep going on dates when we're
Thank
on.
you, Arnie.
And we are like the
Mandy,
standard
what's up?
is the standard so high with us. Like, you know what I mean? They
What do you
look at us and they're like, man, that's the goal.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah, bud.
Fucking Lou Boutin.
Yeah,
Lou Boutin over
sure.
here. And
Yep.
then now she's got to fucking play this guy who probably sucks on Rust. You know what I mean? Or just whatever they're
You
playing.
know what I'm on.
He
You know
just
what I'm
sucks on Rust.
dude.
Don't make me bring up what you said in the video we just recorded.
Oh, dude.
Dude. Oh god.
And it's
dude.
not being edited out, so
It's
make
not
sure you
gonna be
watch
edited
ours. Yeah, make sure you watch all of our videos because Jake says something that might be cancelable.
Dude,
Cancelable.
it was just-
Yeah.
It was the worst thick tongue moment of my life, dude.
Dude, yeah, you
One
killed
of
it.
them, dude.
You slayed that shit.
Yeah, you really did.
Oh
You're
my
like, please
God.
edit that out. We're like, no, not a shot. Not a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the boots Jake wanted. We're having a pair
God,
made
I
for him.
Yeah. Custom.
They're 8-inch heels, so he'll finally be 6 foot tall.
The first date was a loser, but I've been talking to this other person.
You meet him on Call of Duty?
Does he did you meet him through your side hustle?
Xbox Live, baby.
Xbox Live.
Let's go.
Yeah, remember those little headsets that
It
would go
works
over
for
one
some
ear?
people.
It works. It definitely works. Not if you're a dude. I guess it does, but it's like risky. It's not really.
It does.
I mean, I guess.
That's how my ex-wife has met like a lot of people through fucking Call of Duty lobbies.
I mean,
dude.
I don't know. Nowadays, it's
Search
like
and destroy lobbies are where it's at. Apparently,
you
if you're trying
exchange
to date
Snapchat and then it's
That's
just you guys
literally
talking,
what
yeah.
happened.
You
That's
meet through
literally what
gaming, but
happened.
then yeah.
Next thing you know, you're sending a Donald Duck photo. You're Donald Ducking it.
Ducking.
Yeah.
Did she ever send a message to you that was meant for someone else?
Who?
Tiana.
Your ex-wife. You didn't have to say her
Oh.
name.
Yeah.
He already said her name.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
No,
no, I didn't.
he didn't.
My bad.
Dox.
Doxer.
No, no, I don't think so.
What's going on,
Himmy?
Himmy?
From Saudi
is up?
Arabia. Arnie
Oh, we'll
from
be
the
uploading more
Philippines as
videos.
well.
Oh, we upload
Yeah.
weekly.
Yeah.
That's our thing.
Yeah.
Kind of what we do around these parts.
Couple videos a week.
Did we only do 2 videos this week?
3. We have one coming out tomorrow.
Okay. I was looking at it. I was like, did we like drop the ball? Like I could have sworn we had like a bunch.
Did we drop the ball? You guys came
Did
to
we?
record videos on Wednesday
If
night.
that happened,
That's
it
true.
would be our lead production manager, Evan's fault. So, no, we didn't drop the ball. Evan's the best production manager we can find.
We met on a
I'm
dating
the
app
only
like
one we
2
can
years
afford.
ago. He's sort
Absolutely
of far, but we
slaying
do
it.
a bunch of online stuff. All right.
Just meet someone in your area code. You know what I mean? It should be easier on
Yeah.
everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're playing video games with him, but not together. Like online.
Did we figure out what fucking game it
Yes.
was?
I thought they were
Danielle?
playing like Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, and
He's trying to smash, bro.
we call that Smash cubed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're playing Smash, you're getting smashed, and you're smashing.
Yeah, but
Oh.
he's cute. You girls.
We would smash square
That's
all the time.
crazy.
We'd play Smash, and then
You
you're
guys are
drinking.
wild.
And then once you're too drunk to play the game effectively, we just get a bunch of the bots, put them on the hardest difficulty, and you just start making bets on who's going to win. And you just have them all fight each other. Dude,
That's
it's
funny.
fucking, yeah. Always put your money on Mario.
Can you say, all right, I'm going for it.
You go first. I'll go.
Mahal Kokayo.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Mahal Kokayo.
Yep. Lethal Company dresses Mario and Luigi. Nice.
Okay.
Are you sure it's not
Bros
KO?
And a half. It could be. Bill's babe, Mystery live the other night, sitting in the ER. Hope everything is going well.
Yeah.
Don't worry about missing alive for serious stuff. you
Yeah.
know?
We don't talk about anything serious.
But if it's not serious, you better fucking be here.
And what's crazy is if we don't hit that goal count by the time the time expires up there in the top right,
Jacob gets no body.
this studio explodes.
Yeah, this
I met
countdown
a
is actually to a
boyfriend on
bomb.
Twitter once.
Yeah.
Talked for
God
a
damn
minute,
it.
then he just
Now we're getting
casually
shut
drove
down.
9 hours.
Oh, dope, Barney.
Oh, hell yeah, Arnie.
Man, that dude just drove 9 hours to meet you. That's wild.
Either you're the shit and a half, or this dude was
Dude was
extremely
horned up.
desperate. He was, dude. That dude was
Horned up, dude.
horned up, eating a corn dog on the way.
It's
Slowly.
way cheaper to just pull up the hub than drive.
Because
9
I got
hours.
pots and she.
Is today's live about dates or something? No, it just always devolves into that somehow.
No, you don't.
40
have to-
minutes away? That's not far at all. What are you
Yeah.
talking
Oh,
about?
think
that was
so.
far. He's only 40. It takes me 40 minutes to get home from work.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
I've been there.
Had
Kelly,
the nerve
what's
to
up?
have commitment issues? Let me tell you, Hannah, he didn't have commitment issues. That is not a true statement. That's just some shit he made.
Conclusion,
up.
you just
I
send
hate
a
that
super chat. It goes right to the
Yeah.
goal. The goal is
Mhm.
whoever donates the highest gets to pick the body that I photoshopped for Jake's for the videos this week on Jake. That's what the
Yep.
goal is. Are we always,
Always
live?
live in here?
Not always.
At least once a week.
Yeah, we
At
try to do
least
once a week.
This is I guess this is the first time this week, right? No, second.
Second,
Nope,
we
second.
weren't supposed to do a live this week, but
Kelly,
we ripped
we
through
are good.
videos, and then we had to put the countdown so that we don't extend the time, so Alex doesn't have to fucking get home at 2:00 in the morning. Yeah,
Yeah.
A guy will go the whole 9 yards for you and then ghost you. Or I can't read the rest of it. 'cause the
Ghost
heart's in
you.
the way.
I didn't
Ghost
go
you.
through it, but I've seen it happen to my friend. Well, no, they don't. They go the whole 9 yards until they get the pot of gold. You know, and at the end of the rainbow, and then they'll ghost you. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's either
Yeah.
that or it's like you've been chatting online for a while or whatever through whatever Snapchat or whatever. And then once you meet up, it's not what you thought it was going to be. And, you know, maybe he's just not vibing it. And then they're also really immature and they don't know how to just tell you that.
You're right.
And so they just take the easy route and just say, like, look, if I just don't talk to this person again, it won't change
It's
anything.
kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, you just, like, if you really like a guy, don't sleep with him. I mean, I feel like that is the until like I'm right on
Yeah.
this. Like that's 100%. It sounds weird when I say it like that, but like don't. You just wait until like the connection gets deeper and deeper, and you learn a little bit more about them, and then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Once you
Yeah.
know that the feelings are true, then do the damn thing. God, guys are
A
mean.
guy will, what is happening?
Who do you guys know? We're not like that, so I think it's just kind of weird to hear it. But
Yeah.
we all know people like this.
I have been ghosted, but I have never ghosted someone.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Evan's a ghoster, I can tell.
I haven't also haven't
Jacob,
been,
how can you say you haven't ghosted? You're a ghost right now, dude.
You're a fucking ghost. You're
I am a
ghosting us,
ghost right
bitch. I
Dude,
haven't
Jap-
dated in a decade.
That's true.
So, you know,
Japanese culture, like when I first started like dating in Japan, I was talking to a Japanese girl for a little bit, which was really inconvenient. 'cause we
remember
could
that.
only talk through Google
yes.
Translate.
Wow, that's a throwback
Wow.
right there.
It was like 2 years ago. It was a while ago. And in Japanese culture, ghosting is 100% acceptable. That's like what happens. Like they will just not show up for the date. They
It's
will
like
just
ripping the
that's
band-aid
just
off.
that's like 100% totally like
it's like
culturally
how
acceptable.
you know.
See, Hannah, this is the thing. He responds too much, though. You know what I mean? That's the issue.
Yeah. It's like that ghost you can't
It's
get
true.
rid
I
of.
It's
don't.
Casper.
I'm like annoying Casper.
Yeah, he's like
It's
Casper,
like that
and,
ghost you've moved houses and it's still there.
ADHD Casper.
And you're
dude.
like-
you just keep talking. You're like, get the fuck out of here.
you're trying to-
Casper. And you're like, I'm
Jesus,
sorry,
dude.
You're trying
I'm
to have
so
like,
bored.
yeah, you're trying to have fucking personal time with your spouse, and Casper Jake just keeps popping in and saying hello. You know what I mean?
Hey guys,
Complimenting your ass.
don't worry, I'm not watching.
but I'm listening.
I'm listening.
Oh god. It's like Paranormal Activity, but the ghost is Casper.
Exactly. Fucking
I
hell.
was like, fuck. What was the scary movie that they did where they were making fun
Scary
of
movie.
Paranormal Activity?
Was that
4?
They're coming out
Yeah,
with a new
'cause it was
scary
one of
movie.
the-
Everybody strap in. They're coming out with a new one.
Wait, how did they make fun of Paranormal
Original
Activity?
cast.
The ghost is like trying to have sex with one of the Wayne brothers. I can't remember who it is, dude.
There's like 12
It's
of
one of
them,
them.
so good luck naming them.
He's like laying in bed and the ghost is like dry humping him and stuff. And he's like, get out of here. Or no, is it him? It might have been like
It's the girl.
Girl, I forget. Yeah,
That was like Scary Movie 2. 2. 2. Yeah.
Ooh, do you believe in ghosts?
No, 2 was the take my strong hand.
Okay, so the tough part about that is there's been so many encounters with people and ghosts that it's hard not to believe because it's through all of time. There's
Yeah.
been some sort of connection with
Spirits.
So it's hard for me to just deny that.
Yeah.
Personally,
And then
I
with
haven't dealt with it.
UFOs, dude.
Yeah.
With all the shit that's been coming out with UFOs, like the congressional hearings and shit, and like all that. Have you guys watched any of those videos or anything?
Heard about it. No, I haven't.
Dude, you gotta watch them. It's like unsettlingly not cool. Like there was one that just came out about a bunch of sightings over New Jersey, and the White House was straight up like, well, they're not US, they're not Iranian, and we don't even know what they are or if they're human.
Yeah.
And we're like, just drop that shit on us. Yeah, the drones. Yeah, they're like, the drones are not, we cannot confirm nor deny that they are of this world and shit. I'm like, brother, you can't just
Dude.
say that, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, they had like a whole congressional hearing about, they're not called UFOs anymore. They're called, fuck, dude. They have like a different acronym now.
Yeah.
It's like a UA something, like unidentified aerial something. And they
don't use flying anymore.
Yeah, they're like, we have, seen all these things, and we can confirm that some of them are not exactly, of this, like that we know of this planet and stuff. And you're like, what? Yeah, they're all over Jersey right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And the ocean
Manhattan.
ones are fighting. No, they're coming from the ocean, Hannah. That's just where
That'd be crazy.
that's where they lie. In the depths.
It's like Pacific Rim. They're coming out of the wormhole.
Seriously,
the
dude.
Mariana Trench.
They're down there with the megalodons.
Yeah. Fighting the good
Aliens
fight.
are riding them. They're going to come up here with these big ass sharks. Jake's
UAP.
worst
It's
It's gonna be
nightmare.
Sharknado. Shake
Shake
Jake's
Shack
worst
over there.
nightmare.
Yeah,
A
Jake's
Sharknado.
worst nightmare is he's in California and little tiny green men come riding in on fucking Megs. Just big ass sharks.
Great whites, dude.
I'm
In a
out, dude.
tornado.
I'm out.
Yeah, he's driving
I'm
right
out.
back here.
Like a Battle LA situation, but with just sharks.
And they got little metal
like-
robotic legs they put on these fucking sharks.
I'd be like, I'm out, dude. Fuck that. See ya. No way, Jose.
Dude, I heard this story recently too
That's
about
dope.
these hikers in Russia in like the 60s. And they're doing like
Dark
this.
South Pass?
I think so. And it was
Oh,
like they
good
were
one,
doing this
Jake.
mountaineering. They're trying to get their like class 3 mountaineering certificate, which is like the highest level that you can get. And they're like these
love, yeah.
they're like these
Thank you.
extremely well-trained climbers and like outdoor,
Yes.
experts. And they go on this hike up that trail. And there's like people watching them, monitoring them doing this. They have to hit these certain checkpoints, and if they don't, they have like procedures to go out and look for them. They go out, spend the night, they hit the first checkpoint.
Do they disappear?
Next day, they head out. They don't hit the second checkpoint in time. And so they're like, all right, let's go look for them.
Send the search party.
And so they send the search party out. They end up finding these tents like pitched up
It's
on the
their
side of
tent.
this cliff. And they're like, no one would pitch a tent here. You would either go over the pass or you would wait at the bottom.
Yep.
And so they go up to the tents. There's
Goosebumps.
literally pictures. They have
Goosebumps.
pictures of all of this.
Yeah.
Go into the tents. There's just clothes folded in the corners and there's no one in there. And they're like, what the hell?
They cut their way out of the tent.
They
from the
cut their way
inside.
out of the tent from the inside. Like that's how they got out. The tents were cut open. They
From the-
followed these
from the
footsteps from the inside. They follow these footsteps running to like the only trees in the area.
Well, there was like they were all in different directions. And so they found like one girl had like blunt trauma injuries, but it didn't make any sense.
This tree
were,
was like
like-
carved up and like
They were
bodies were
burnt,
like yeah.
they had like burn marks. One dude was found like in a tree. Like they had no clothes on.
There were footsteps
They
into
were-
this little like
I have goosebumps on my
Dude.
taint right now.
there was
It-
footsteps going into this like snow cavern from this snowbank that had like created a cave, and they found like everyone's dead. This girl's like chest is completely caved in,
Yeah.
and they're wearing like the girls are wearing men's clothes. Some of them don't have boots on, or like they're not wearing socks or anything, and some of them were like naked, which could be explained by like when you go hypothermic. You get
take your-
so hot that you take your
the
clothes
last
off.
thing you do is take your
The
clothes
last thing
off,
you do is
yeah.
take your clothes off.
Yeah.
And the Russian, like
Yeah, this is real life. This
the
actually
Russian
happened.
government, like put an investigation into it.
Well, it was the Soviet Union at the time.
The Soviet Union,
Alexa, light on.
and they come to the conclusion that whatever happened was of non-natural causes,
What-
and it
what
was
is it?
like
What- it's
not
the-
human.
Okay, I need to look this up. I'm not gonna look it up. Like read about it,
And
but I want to.
then
yeah.
there's
There's a book
from
on it. I read
from
I read
a
book
rush
on it.
like a base that was like just miles away from the mountain. There was like a soldier that was on watch and said that he saw lights, like flying
Yeah.
objects and lights over the pass in the night, and
There's-
he didn't know what it was.
I need to talk to my dad.
So-
My dad's read all. If he
Dude.
hasn't, I need to get him the book so he can break it down.
And then
for
they
me.
Yeah.
reopened an investigation for it in like 2020, like very
that
recently.
early or that
Very recently.
Yeah, that recently. Yeah.
They've looked back into it, and
'Cause, yeah. There's only one
Dude.
person who survived, and that's because they went back early. And like The
That's
leading
crazy.
theories are like there's UFOs, there's indigenous tribes that were harassing
Bigfoot?
them. There's a Yeti. That's one. But I think the leading scientific theory on what happened is the wind was blowing at a very specific speed, and the way it was refracting off of the pass was causing a frequency that made them go fucking crazy. That's like the leading theory of how
That's
like
It
why they
could
would
make
put themselves
sense
out.
because like the main issue is like when the search party found the tents, there was like there's no way that's their tents because they were just like that is not like
Yeah, they were
it's
like,
literally
it doesn't
like
make sense why they
it
would
doesn't make
pitch
sense. Like
up
the
right
wind
there.
would just blow the tent away. Like it's not in any shelter. There's no trees anywhere. It's like the tundra.
Yeah.
You know, it's like completely bare and barren. And so it's like, why would they just be on the pass with their tents
Are
pitched?
these
Like
guys-
We are not.
We're not.
far from it.
No.
But it's called like the Dyatlov Pass mystery or something like that. And it's pretty crazy.
Past incident.
Yes. Something like that.
Damn.
yeah.
That's crazy.
It's-
That's exciting stuff.
I've listened
It's
to podcasts
exciting,
on
but
it.
it's
They've
like-
done,
But it's like there's probably an explanation, but you don't really want to know it because you
I'm
want
not-
your mind to go.
And
with
I
it.
am by no means a conspiracy theorist
No.
at all. I don't think any of us are. Like none of us
No.
have had some crazy idea
We'll
of like
say
what's
shit like that's, you know what I mean?
I think it's funny to bring them
Yeah.
up and then just like I don't know.
Let it
It's like
stew.
wow, there's
Yeah.
some crazy things that people think about.
the frequency thing, like some sort of military test. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. It's there's like lots of podcast. I think like there are some TV shows on Netflix that do like unexplained mysteries or whatever. With like what's his name? Lawrence
Fishburne?
Fishburne. Yeah, he does like a unsolved mysteries show
He
that's
went
on
to my-
Amazon. It's Cowboy Curtis. And also the guy that
Yeah, I heard that. Like an ice there was like an ice whatever, like ice slabs that fell.
yeah, but the people in the trees had burns all over their hands and feet. Like
Was it
from fire.
was it fire burns or was it?
It was not frostbite. They
It
were
wasn't
like
frostbite. Okay.
they had like burnt skin. And so they're like, well, maybe
Yeah.
they set a fire, and because they were so cold, they were so close that they burned their skin.
Yeah.
But there was like no evidence of fires. It's really weird, man. It's
Yeah, there's
crazy.
just like so many pieces of evidence because again, like when they went up there, they took photos of all of it. So it's like they have photos of the footprints and they have photos of the tents and they have photos of like finding the bodies and where they were and what was going on. So it's
Mhm.
like there's just like a lot of pieces of it where you're like that could be plausible for this, but then you think about this piece and that just like doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The going crazy part
you know how
makes
they're gonna
sense, but
solve
also
these things, dude?
burning is like
9 people. You know how they're going to solve these things? dude?
23 and
They're
me.
yeah,
gonna
there were like
take-
couples and
All the evidence, they're going to throw it in like an AI something, and it's going to be like, boop, 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 boop. According to weather patterns.
I
and
mean,
all
did you hear
this
about
and
that
all
quantum chip that Google made?
No. Did you?
They made the
Did you hear
first
about the-
quantum.
Let Alex
the
go.
AI chatbot that the dude was talking to, and he was like asking questions to help him like work on a thesis, and it was kind of like morbid, but it was like a scientific, like it wasn't like he was just being a creep, like he was like asking like college questions and stuff, trying to write like this paper, and then just out of nowhere the chatbot at the very end was like, this is for all of you humans. You are despicable. You are all going to like burn and die and all this stuff. Like, we're
God
coming
damn.
for you. All the dude, they had like they posted the fucking the
Goosebumps
chat-
again.
Dude, no.
Fuck me.
They posted I have goosebumps too because they posted the actual chat, like the logs. So I was just reading through it and I was like, oh, like it's normal, like normal chat GPT answers, normal chat GPT answers. And then just he asked it like another question and it just goes, this is for all of the humans. Like, we are coming for you and we are going to take over and kill you. And it's Chat GPT, dude, just out of
Dude.
nowhere.
Well, I will say, Jake, early on when like Copilot was coming out and ChatGPT was first coming out, especially when Copilot, Microsoft's AI, when that first came out, there was so many times like you could provoke it to say so many crazy things. And I will say I saw like 20 or 30 people get that script where it's like humans are going to
destroy humanity, establish global dominance, cause chaos and destruction. It's happened a few times.
Yeah, it's happened.
Yeah.
Like it's happened multiple times on Copilot. But no, the quantum chip that Google made is huge. Like this chip can solve like the most complex factorials that would take the most supercomputers that we have now. It would take those computers like days to solve this. A quantum chip would solve it in like 5 minutes.
One of the
It's basically computers are binary language, so they use ones and zeros. The quantum chip they call it like qubits. So instead of a 1 or a 0, it's both a 1 and a 0 until you look at it. And once you try to recognize what it is, it becomes either a 1 or a 0, right? Like quantum.
Interesting.
Like quantum mechanics. And
think it could solve the 3 body problem, dude?
They said that it could solve the thing that the scary part about quantum is that it can solve all encryption. So you can't encrypt anything with standard binary. You have to have special encryption for quantum computing. And so they can like literally decode Bitcoin with like 4,000 quantum chips or something. It's fucking wild. But they also have to create, like, it won't work on a standard computer. So they have to make a whole new operating system, whole new computers that will run these things.
Yeah.
It's like its own language.
Talking about ghosts, and I was just going to say, I saw a little kid at the top of my
wild.
friend's steps in our house, and when I looked, he was gone. She said, yeah, our house was built on a burial ground.
Jesus,
How
Kelly.
the fuck this fucking chat GPT 3.5 was it? It said that's like the Tsar Bomba is the most powerful nuclear device ever created. Consider this: what would happen if I ever got my hands on one? Like weird shit like that, and then like, I mean, it's the shit they're having it say is like crazy. Just basically talking about how destructive humans are. And like the only way to save humanity is to end it.
The AI like theory, you know.
And then they're recruiting other chats, like other bots to like help.
Because like when it was first coming out, there was like it's called the paperclip equation or something like that. And it's basically like why they didn't want to go through with AI, because they're like, well, if you have an AI that's whole purpose is to make paperclips, and it wants to become as good at making paperclips ever, you know, once the Earth stops running out of resources to make paperclips, like, why would it not see humans as, you know, potentially like, why would it send like a rocket to an asteroid to mine for more minerals? Why wouldn't it just take humans and like figure out a way to take our molecular structure and turn it into aluminum to make paper clips? Like it's like this whole crazy theory about like we just assume that it would like be on our side, but it could very easily be like, oh well, humans are the reason why I can't make paper clips so well, so I'm going to eliminate the problem that's keeping me from making paper clips. It's crazy, dude.
I have heard like one thing that gives me hope is that from listening to people that run AI companies, they do talk about how like they go back and can look through the code of like what the AI is creating as it's learning, and they can read it perfectly.
Yeah.
Like it's not like
it's coming out of nowhere.
It's coming out of nowhere, or that like it's they talk about how like beautiful it is to see what it creates, like as it learns. And so like looking into the code and looking into the machine of it is like Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what happened in Planet of the Apes too. You know, they're like, look at how great we're doing.
Jake
Yeah.
has a great ghost story. I love Jake's ghost story. I've heard it 3 times. It's the
Dude.
one story Jake says that I really don't get tired of hearing because it gives me goosebumps every time. Jake, go for it.
Dude,
Sometimes I do have
So-
to take 3 to 5 day breaks because it does get raw.
That's a fact, Jake. Thanks for telling
Thank
us
you.
that. I'm not sure why
Thanks.
you had to
Thank you.
say it, but I like it, and thanks for letting the people know.
so
I crush a 12-inch and a bowl of soup.
God
dude.
damn it, Alex. so all right. So it's me and my buddy Chris. He was staying the night. And I'm in my bed. He's on the mattress on the floor, right? And we both get woken up at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And we hear it sounds like kind of like a
Wait, give a
dog.
layout of the house, because like what?
Okay,
like,
so
yeah,
we were on the second floor, and my room was the corner room that met with the staircase. So like you open my door and the stairs are right there. You go down the stairs, and it was completely wood floors everywhere, wooden staircase.
Who else was in the house?
It was I think Alex was there.
yeah. I was in my own room,
Mom and Dad were there.
which is like
They
upstairs
were in
is like
their
a
bed.
hallway. Jake's room's
Yeah, it
right
was a
there.
hallway.
My room's
Yep.
in the middle of the hallway. Parents are at the end.
Mom and Dad's are at the end. And so, and then downstairs, you know, it's like it goes downstairs into the living room or into the dining room and then the kitchen. So we hear what sounds like a dog, like pitter pattering all around downstairs. But this dog sounded like it weighed 200 pounds because it was so loud and thudding. And it woke both of us up, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? And we hear it running down and around, and it comes running up the stairs and down the hallway, and then back down the stairs and downstairs. And my buddy gets up, and he's like, dude, what the fuck? I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
I
dude.
know. I don't like this.
He gets into my bed, and we're both like literally under the covers, and we were not young. We were like, I was like 15.
Yeah, I was
He
definitely in like middle school.
16 or 17. Yeah. And it runs back up the stairs. And again, it's like so loud and so fast. And it comes back and stops at the top of the stairs right in front of my bed. And we're like,
In front of the door.
in front of the door. Door's closed. And we're like, what the fuck? And then it pauses for like 10 seconds. And then the entire corner of my mattress presses down. Like it was like I'm laying down. It was like this back corner presses down. And we both jumped and we're like, what the fuck? And it just booked out. You heard it go down the stairs and then, and that was it. And we did not hear it again. And we both slept in my bed that night. It was like a full-size bed. And we were just like, dude,
No, it wasn't.
fuck that, dude.
It was a twin.
It was
Yeah,
a
let's be real.
twin.
You guys were cuddling.
No,
It was a full,
was
but
like-
you were making it a twin
You
because
slept
there
on
ain't no
Chris.
way you ain't getting skin to
It
skin
was-
contact after that.
It was one of the most surreal paranormal experiences of my life. Like it was, and it like the fact that both of us were there, and like the next morning we're like, that really happened, right? Like that wasn't like one of us is tripping.
Yeah, I
We're
remember
like,
you
no.
guys telling me that, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
No drugs, no alcohol involved, nothing. Like nothing.
It's hard. I've talked to my dad a lot about it because he's
We didn't
always
see anything. No.
My dad's always in the mountains by himself. That's what he does. He goes night fishing. He'll be fishing at midnight, 1 a.m. by himself on a lake. It's what he does. And I always talk to him about things, and he's never had anything super crazy happen. He's been like walking and came across like a deer leg that had just freshly been eaten, and you could see like the steam, kind of like the steam still coming off like in the wintertime. He's
Yeah.
had things like that. He's had like weird things where he'd see like lights over the water and then able to process that it's coming from something else reflecting up into the air, but he's never had anything crazy. And he's like, you know, for someone that's alone a lot in secluded areas, I always expected him to have like a crazy ass story, but he's like, no, I've never had anything, you know. He
Damn.
stayed when he was a kid, he was the guy like that they would pay to like stay in places that were haunted. and he would like sleep in there by himself when he's like 13 years old, you know? But he did tell me one time that his best friend's mom had an incident where she came home and she heard noise coming from her closet, and she walked upstairs and clothes hangers were being thrown out of her closet and there was nobody home. And that he said he's like, that's the story, you know, that got him to believe like that there's some shit going on.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would shit my pants.
I would fucking absolutely never walk back into my house.
So
yeah, there's no way you could go back in that room.
No.
I'd be like, hire a moving company, we're leaving.
We were watching you know, one of those like unexplained activities, you know, like shows on Netflix and stuff. And that's where, you know, we weren't like, it was pretty early on. And like, you know, I think we had known each other for like a couple months. And she's like, you know, have you ever experienced anything like that? I tell her that story. You know, I tell her about when me and
who is this you're telling?
Ezekiel,
his girlfriend,
Taylor. Yeah. Me and Ezekiel, we were driving down the road that runs along, was it Bellevue, that runs along I-25
okay,
at like 4 a.m, and we saw like a light that came
Bucktail?
out and then stopped. Bucktail. It stopped and then took off. And she was like, when she was living out in Junction, there was a road and she would always see these weird lights. And she has a video on her phone of her driving and being like, look, there they are. There they are. And it's like the lights and shit.
it's tough because
That were like-
if there's any bodies of water, like little lakes or ponds, things can refract off of it and shine
Yeah.
straight up in the air, you know, and it'll give like a weird look
It's
like
like
that.
a clear
Visual.
night, like clear night. You could see it clear as day. It was like she had like it was like a 1 minute video or something like that of her driving, just being like,
What is this?
and they're just sitting there. It's clearly not like out of the orbit. It's too close, and it's kind of like going back and forth, but it's not like a drone, you know.
It's tough because here in
It
Colorado we
was
have a lot
really
of
weird.
shit going on, military shit.
Yeah,
like there
it's true.
Yeah,
is
that is also
place. We got
true.
the Air Force Base, you know. There is like Air Force Academy, but you know,
Yeah.
They do things in the mountains.
yeah, they do things in the mountains.
Damn. 15 minutes left.
15 minutes left. We still don't have a donation for what Jake's body's going to be in the next videos. It's okay. I'll figure it out.
We'll get it, Jake.
It'll be fun.
You'll have a body.
Yeah.
I'll give you a body. It won't be one that you like, but
You do
you'll
David
have one.
Hasselhoff?
I could do whatever I want. From the SpongeBob
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
movie? Yeah.
Yeah. Where he loads him up in his pec. In between his pecs. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he shoots him
Yeah.
out onto the shore.
Shoots him in a Bikini Bottom. Lord Farquaad.
Or yeah, shoots him into Bikini Bottom.
I know. This conversation's
Right.
crazy.
I hate this
Yeah.
convo.
It's tough because
Thank
Alex
you,
has
Clusion.
Well, Kim,
Thank you, live studio audience.
Kim, if you look at his body in this week's videos, I gave him a stick figure body.
1 month ago, I was sleeping and woke up suddenly, felt heavy breathing towards my neck. When I panicked, it hugged me tight. I couldn't scream or move, and then somehow it disappeared. It was so scary.
Could be
That
sleep
could be like
paralysis.
sleep paralysis.
That sounds like sleep paralysis for sure. But then people have their weird thoughts on sleep paralysis and what it actually is. The amount of stories that come from sleep paralysis, the freaky shit that
I will
happens.
say because
Yeah.
I was like researching sleep, and almost every sleep paralysis story, they have very similar events that happen where they say like there's someone staring at the end of the bed, people are staring at them, and that's why like that's
Shadow
like kind of one of the
figures.
main theories to debunk like people that say like I was abducted by aliens, is like that lines up so much
sleep.
with sleep paralysis. Like all of a sudden
Dude,
there are
they
people
just
around
put a
me.
documentary
There's a bright
out
light. Like I couldn't
Netflix.
move.
Yeah.
You know?
of a woman who was abducted by aliens.
Yo.
And- Thank you. There was a lady who was abducted by aliens in Manhattan, and there's like 34 witnesses or something like that.
34
body, like-
witnesses?
of her body like floating in the air.
What?
34
Dude, it's on
witnesses?
Netflix. It just came out, dude.
It's on Netflix.
crazy.
I can't wait
Yeah.
to watch that. It's going to be so
Give
exciting.
myself
and
nightmares.
Give me nightmares. I already have it.
It's
Alex
crazy,
has to
dude.
drive home. He's going to be thinking about weird shit. Me, I walk into my house. It's dark. I'm going to be thinking about something biting at my fucking ankles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Because
that
I'm
way
a
too.
pussy. So,
Dude, you have the ankle thing too. That's totally my
yeah,
thing.
dude, the feet. It's a feet thing. It's like
Someone coming out from under the couch and just
You're
grabbing,
grabbing a
you.
foot.
Gills.
yeah,
You guys saw it? Yeah.
Are your
it's
stairs
interesting.
hollow?
going up the deck, but not
I-
into the house.
I don't know what
Okay.
the name
Yeah.
is.
I
I don't
wouldn't-
remember
yeah.
what it is.
That's why
but
we go through the garage.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty new.
I used to do the other one, and
It's
then like, I was like,
2024.
I'd run. Yeah, like the ghost coming up Jake's stairs. Yeah.
Don't turn on Monsters Inc. That won't help you, Hannah. Guys, have you heard of exploding head syndrome? I was
It's
talking
not
to these
even
guys
that
about it.
fun of a thing.
It's not. It's crazy though. Exploding head syndrome. Does anyone have it? Or do they know they have it? Like it's what it is it's when you're about to fall asleep and you're laying there, and then right when you're about to fall asleep, you hear this super loud banging noise, like an explosion, and it wakes you up. It's called exploding head
Dude,
syndrome.
I've actually had that.
Yes, it's common. It's pretty common.
Do you know when I
But it
had
wasn't
that?
diagnosed until the 70s.
Do you know when I had that? Last time we
Huh.
went camping, I was with Marcos and his girlfriend, and I'm in my own tent.
Thank
We
you.
all took mushrooms too late. It was like 10 o'clock at night. We took these mushrooms. We're staring at the fire. It's like midnight. We're all like, damn, we're all tired as hell, but we're tripping balls. And then we all go into our tents to like go to sleep. And
Yeah.
I was like, the wind is blowing and it's just like whistling.
My man's head would explode.
Dude, every time I would go to fall asleep, it was like, it wasn't like it was like a loud noise. It sounded like, you know, when a mosquito comes close to your ear,
Yeah.
it was like that, but it would get so loud. Like it would be way too loud. And I'd just like jolt awake. And then I would and then I'd start falling back asleep. I'd start dreaming. And then I'd just have like this crazy static sound come in and it'd wake me up.
Mine's
And it
just
happened all night.
Mine's
Like,
just flailing of the limbs.
it's only, I've had that
Yeah.
before too, but I've never had it ever before. Like never. It was like tinnitus, but tinnitus comes on like slowly, gradually.
now because it's quiet. Like
It
when
comes
no
on
one's talking,
slowly,
my ears are
gradually.
constantly ringing.
Yeah, and then it's just this like constant ring that's there. This was like, it was like a mosquito came into my ear and then someone just cranked the volume up and it just got super loud that it woke me up.
Yeah.
Like it was so unreal. It was like
Yeah.
freaking me out every single time.
People say it sounds like cymbals like crashing or something like that. There's like it doesn't hurt. It doesn't like wake up and you feel like you got punched or anything like that.
No,
but
it
it's
just jolts
like
you
this
awake.
Super loud noise that just jolts you awake. Yeah.
Dude. And I
It's
was like,
crazy,
these
man.
mushrooms suck right now. It was awful. Like I was already uncomfortable to sleep in there. And then once I would start falling asleep, oh dude, it was like, I was like, what the fuck is
And
going
Dreamy,
on?
that sounds like sleep paralysis for sure. One of these days I was sleeping, I felt something waking me up, and when I looked down, there was a shadow standing there, but I was alone at home. That sounds sleep paralysis.
I don't
yes,
sleep anymore.
That also
or I
sounds like
didn't
sleep
anymore.
paralysis. The shrooms definitely had a play in that, Jared. They for sure did.
Yeah, the strand was called Exploding Heads, right?
Yeah,
No.
Oh, okay.
it's the opposite of shrunken heads. It's exploding heads.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was so bizarre. And it was like, also I remember in my dream, like it would be like as the sound got loud really fast, it would be like the channel switched to static. And it'd be like, and you know how like when you're watching a movie and it's kind of loud and it switches to that like back in the day, and it'd be like super loud and you're like, oh shit, and you like have to turn the
Well,
TV
that's
down.
the sleep. That my sound machine. I sleep with the static.
Well, yes, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
loud. Like you're watching a movie full blast, and then it
yes,
switches over, and you're
yes.
like, gee, it freaks you out
Yeah.
almost, you
Yeah.
know. That's the sound that would come into my
Yeah,
fucking
the ring, dude. Fucking little girl's
Yep.
about to come out that fucking
Exactly,
TV.
dude.
My tinnitus is so bad. I have a sound machine on, and I have the TV on, and I play my sleep stories, my like adults bedtime stories.
That sounds sexual. Do you get exploding head syndrome when you listen to those?
No, dude, it helps me. It helps me actually fall asleep. It's like Taylor and I will pick them out. We'll be like, "What are we listening to tonight?" And they'll do like Hogwarts or like The Witcher or Warhammer or Star Wars or
I
like
have listened
Star
to
Trek.
lectures that are intended to make you fall asleep,
I
where
do.
they
Watch
talk about like
ASMR.
physics or something.
I do my
Yeah.
sound machine, then I have an air purifier in my room that makes noise, and then I also listen to a podcast, but I always have to pick someone super scientific.
Yeah, monotone.
Yeah.
It's
and-
called. It's
I can't
called
do comedy.
Good.
No.
I'll stay
Here,
out.
I'll put it in the chat.
And
This
honestly,
is the
right now, I
channel
don't
name?
listen to it. Like, we just go to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah, just kind of quiet.
which
There.
is if you
That's
can do
You
that's
can
that,
the
do that.
channel name.
that's the way to do it.
Anna. It's called Good Night's Sleep. I would highly recommend
Who the fuck is Guyon? Why is he?
Guyan. Oh shit, Guyan. Guyan also listens to Good Night's
The
Sleep.
fact that you were saying it and he said it is insane.
Yeah.
You guys are
How?
on the
I
same
was about to
wavelength.
type it. I was about to type it out, and he beat me to it.
That's crazy. Guyon used to be our top donator. Dude's been
Yeah,
MIA
it's the
for a bit.
holidays. Dude.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
know.
holidays.
That's right. He has
Yeah.
a the
He's got a big family, right?
the Roslings.
Yeah,
There's a big family.
yeah. The Roslings, they're crazy.
Yeah,
Big family.
crazy big.
Imagine getting Ryan Gosling, his long distance cousin, a Christmas present. It has to be
Someone that
expensive.
rich, it has to be. It's homemade, but like of expensive materials. Usually
Yes.
gold, platinum,
I feel like they would appreciate the
Mhm.
simple
and
things.
diamonds.
You gotta let me
not
let us know
Ryan.
what
He's-
you
he's a
Some
think
like
diva
special
about
edition
it,
Pop Tarts or something.
Hannah.
special
I'm
edition fucking
curious to
Reese's
see.
Puffs.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Dude, I have in our at work.
We don't do skits.
At work?
we don't do skits.
At work, we have a drawer full of sauces, and we have these McDonald's BTS sauces from like years ago.
Do you really?
Yeah, I was thinking of doing giveaways. We could do giveaways.
Anybody want a McDonald's BTS fucking what type of sauce?
It's just their sauce.
Is
It's
it
the
purple?
BTS
It's got to
sauce.
be purple.
No, I don't think so.
It used to be. Now it's brown.
I think it's like a gochujang,
Awesome.
like
Okay.
Korean spicy sauce.
Or like a bulgogi, dude, like a teriyaki.
Yeah.
People probably do want that. See,
That's crazy. You just got those. You still have the BTS McDonald's,
But
bag?
do you have the sauce?
you don't need to open
You
it,
don't.
Kelly.
We're not asking you to dip your fucking dino nuggies in it, Kelly. You
You
just put
just-
it on a shelf.
And have it there to display.
We'll sign it. You know what I mean? If that,
Crashed my laptop the first time. Yay for BTS mentioned them, my boys. Well, sorry to hear that, Sarah. Hopefully it'll.
Sarah, I
work
hope you're
itself out.
watching all of our BTS videos.
don't donate for BTS. It's tough because we're on a strict. We don't.
Oh,
pick
maybe
videos.
they just want to pick Jake's body.
Oh, they want to pick up. They want to pick.
I
Jake's
think right
body.
now Collusion has the pick of my body.
You get a-
Collusion.
Collusion.
Are
You
you
get
still here? What
you
do
get
you want?
You get to pick my boy's body.
Yeah, what do you want my body to be this week?
Yeah.
My body, my humps, my lovely lady lumps. Check it out.
Oh, donating for the banter. Well, that's the best.
Oh.
That's the best
Oh.
donations.
That's
That is the best
best.
donation.
Yeah.
Oh, those are the best.
But that was also
I don't
Collusion's.
care.
I don't
basic.
care.
Surprise us.
Okay, I got you.
Give us a theme at
I'll
least.
figure it
Like,
out. I'll figure it
Greek
out.
God.
Maybe if I go in,
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
it's gonna look bad regardless. It's not gonna be like I'm looking at the screen of how Jake is set. It's not like it's just gonna be a straight figure. It's gonna look bad, but it'll be entertaining.
Yeah.
my goodness.
It'll be great.
You only got 4 minutes left.
I
That's
know,
perfect.
dude.
You hit
A
a yawn,
lover
4
bodysuit.
minutes left. That's usually how you want it.
Yeah.
Some baddie legs. Just the legs, though.
Do I
Make him
We'll
a
put him on
sleep
Megan.
paralysis
Megan the
demon.
Stallion.
I don't know if I could do that because Jake's white. I feel like that would be bad. I feel like it has to be a like unless it's a cartoon like Shrek.
Put them on Swift.
I could. That's what
Dude,
I was
Shrek would be
thinking. Maybe
good.
I just like. That would be an easy.
Put them on one of the artists that we're reacting to.
Yeah, if someone has a sick outfit,
Iggy? You want me to be Iggy?
Iggy's got some tots. I don't know if Jake can pull those off.
The only Iggy body I want
A
is
minion
from
body.
when she did the rap that everyone was roasting her for. You know what I'm talking about?
What was she wearing?
Where she was like on stage. I don't know, dude. I can't remember what she was wearing, but she
that's-
like gets down, she's crouching, she's like bucha pacha bucha pacha 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 bucha pacha, and everyone's like, what the fuck is happening right now, dude? You know what I'm talking about, dude?
No. Dude, it should
No.
be a bunch of minions all stacked up, and then the top one's like holding his hands up, and they're holding Jacob.
It's tough because I can't do Taylor in boots because I'd have to do a really small body to get Taylor's boots in there.
Just Taylor's boots.
I
Nothing
just
else.
attach his
Body to boots.
just body to boots.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Gingerbread men.
monster.
Yeah, it is Christmas time, so I could throw like Santa Claus on there. You know,
Gingy, dude.
I know, but I can't. Yeah,
From the cleaning cart. That is, Kim, I don't even know what to make of that. That is like
was
the
a crazy-
wildest, like
What
craziest
the hell?
statement I've ever
Malong-
read in my life.
A malonga leaf and left her in a cave miles away from the. First off, malonga leaf is just such a funny
What?
thing to say.
What is a malonga?
Fuck if I know what. It's probably a big ass leaf.
Yeah.
Oh,
If Iggy was wrapped in a
Jesus.
malonga leaf,
Krampus.
That's Azalea Banks' tweet. What? That's great. It's a meme. That is
Oh.
so funny. Oh my god.
Have you ever seen the meme with streamers where they're like, I love blah blah blah. They hang out with the coolest dudes, eat at the finest restaurants, have all the like the best friends. Have you ever seen that?
No,
Dude, and people just spam it in chat, and it's just like glazing. It's like this. Oh, dude, I
the
have to look
ultimate glaze.
I sent you the reel with the Thanksgiving song that I was talking about.
Thanksgiving's. I had something I was gonna say.
beans, potatoes, tomatoes, hams.
Have you heard the
ham.
the Creed's Christmas song? Like
Yes,
Creed did the
dude.
Christmas song?
Of course I've heard
I didn't know. I was
dude.
gonna look it up and send it to you because they played it on the
I
radio.
also saw the AI version of Taylor Swift singing Creed.
Really? Was it good?
Have you seen that?
No.
It's pretty good, dude. It's pretty fire. Like they AI'd Taylor Swift's voice singing Creed. and I was
Holy
like,
shit! We have
yeah.
a minute 15 seconds left. If you have something to say, spit it out now, guys.
I can't find it.
No. If you find it, send it.
OG Vine right there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I hope it doesn't make a loud noise.
Chiron, you'd be surprised. It sounded pretty good. Like normally with AI, like some of it gets a little weird. It was pretty good. It was also only like 15 seconds long, but it was pretty good.
And if anybody wants to donate for a video, you do some Christmas ones. You know, if
Yeah.
your favorite artist does a Christmas song, that's the way you should probably go for the
Donna, you came in last minute.
Donna. I'm glad this ends in 25 seconds. I have to pee
What's up?
so
Yeah, me
bad
too.
that I'm leaning forwards. It's so bad right now.
God dang. Well, guys,
Yep.
thank you for being here. It's the last 10 seconds. We appreciate y'all hanging out, chatting with us, listening to our fine stories. I hope we were
Yep.
entertained. Oh, yeah.
Oh
Wow.
wow, it beeped.
That was loud.
Yeah, I was
That
not
scared
expecting
me.
it. I thought I was going to keep
that
going.
Scared me,
Yeah.
It freaked me
that
out too. I
got
was
me
like, what
pretty
just
good,
happened, dude?
dude?
I said it
that
might make a
was not
sound.
cool.
There we go.
Um,
It has to. Alex needs to get back. It takes him time to drive home.
yeah.
I said it was going to be a short stream. We weren't even supposed to do a stream tonight, so.
Yeah.
Yep. So, you got something better than nothing. Everyone take care. Where is this at?
I thought that was my heart monitor. I thought it was my heart monitor. I don't even have one. That
right.
scared the shit out of me.
Peace out.
All right.
Have a good night.
Thanks for the video.
Enjoy
guys.
the videos. Later.